Hello, everyone. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. And today's topic is Ohio monster kills his 5-year-old son with a baseball bat and told 911 he was hearing voices. Really? Okay, well, my channel is about dating, love, relationship, toxic relationships, and I also do true crimes, the story, crimes of passion that's dealing with relationships to bring out awareness, and also advice channel. And if anybody's watching replay, please feel free to read the timestamps, to read the description so you can find the timestamps and the chapters to help you to navigate, and also leave some feedback to let me know what you think of the commentary. Did you hear this or whatever? And just only comment what the commentary is about. All that extra stuff we don't have to put in there. Just focus on what the content is about and leave some, and hit the like button too. Now, we're going to get into this monster right here. This monster is insane. Now, I don't know if everybody watched yesterday's one. Yesterday I was talking about, now I'm focusing more about, these monsters killing kids. Now, the last one that I did before, let me change. We're going to focus on this monster here. The last one I did before was focusing on this guy who killed a child with a hammer. And if anybody missed that one, please go back and check out that video and leave some feedback. Now, today we're going to be discussing this monster right here. This monster killed his own son, 5-year-old son, with a baseball bat. And then he told 911 that he was hearing voices. Yeah, really. Okay? And come to find out, he's been a nutcase for a minute. Alright, and I'm trying to understand is, why was he around his kids? That he should have never been around his child without supervision. And he was alone with his child, and now this child is gone. And this is horrific, and this is really sad what happened to this little angel. Because this angel did not ask to be born. And if this little angel right here was asked to be born, he sure as heck would have picked your monster ass to be his father. Okay? All tattooed up, all on your face, no good for nothing, Mr. Drug Addict. But I'm hearing voices. So, you think the courts is going to have sympathy for you? You think the jailhouse is going to have sympathy for you? Absolutely not. Nobody has sympathy for you. We don't care if you're hearing voices. Okay? This is a child. Alright? This child should never been left alone with you. Okay, so I'm going to get into the commentary. And I'm just going to read, take a quick reading to everybody, and then I'm going to read an article, and I'm going to play some audio. So it's a couple of audios I'm going to play because I really want you to hear all the different things. I want you to hear the 911 call that he made stating that he killed his son. And I just want to let people know it might be, it might be a little too much for you and stuff. So if it is, I can understand. If you want to close your ears and if you don't want to listen to anymore, I completely understand, because it might be a little bit too graphic, or it might have some triggers for some people, and I can understand and respect that. So now let me get into these comments here, and welcome everybody to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. And let's see who we got up in this house here. Patricia Old School, and Joshua. Hey Joshua, how's everything with you? Nikki Justice on the run, good evening to you. Hugs and kisses. Annette, love you sis, love you sis. Dome in the house, straight with the purple hearts. Okay, Chef Disaster. Oh, I got mods on deck. This is good. Alright, Annette, and yeah, yikes, I know what you mean, Nikki. What is wrong with these people? And why are these women laying down with these type of men? And why are men laying down with these type of women? I don't understand. Okay. Alright, hello. Okay, everybody says green, smash the like. Alright, love, laugh, and live, and welcome. I'm glad to see you back again. Welcome back to Donna's place. Yeah, pure evil. I know what you mean. Love, laugh, and live. Pure evil. Okay, I think I caught up. Alright, Net says, wow, what did the world come to? I know, exactly. Psycho. Yep, truly psycho. Okay, let's get into the comments. I think I caught up here. Mods, for anybody who comes in, I want to try to get through this quickly, because there's a lot that I want to play for you, so it's going to take a little time. Alright, let me get into this article here. Alright, the article that I'm reading. Alright, everything I'm playing and reading is for fair use only, for educational purpose only. Alright, if you want to know the names of this monster and the little angel that died, please read the description. It's right there in the description, because I can't pronounce his last name, and you know what, I'm not trying to. Okay? So the monster's name, all right, let me get into the article. Ready, get set, go. Parma, Ohio. Police identified Matthew J. I can't pronounce the last name, read the description. Matthew is the monster that we're talking about. As the man arrested Thursday in the death of his 5-year-old son, the monster is charged with one count of aggravated murder in the death of Jax. That's the son's name. The monster is due in court at 11 a.m. Monday before the municipal court judge Ken Spagle. Police released an audio recording of a 911 call that the monster made after his son's death, where he admits to killing his son with a baseball bat. Do you hear this? A baseball bat. The police released a 5-minute 911 call between the monster and the dispatcher. I'm going to play the 911 call after I finish reading this. I just killed my son, he said. To the surprise of the unidentified 911 dispatcher, he added, I'm hearing voices. We don't care you're hearing voices. Okay? This man should have never been left alone with this child at all. I will resume reading. The woman who answered asked him, Matt, when did you kill your son? And he's responding, I'm shaking, he says, his breathing heavy into the phone. I understand. When did this happen? That's what the dispatcher asks. He sat silent and continued to breathe into the phone until about 4 minutes into the call when he said, they're here, and hung up on the dispatcher. County spokeswoman Mary Lewis confirmed late Thursday when the county's Department of Children and Families closed out an investigation into the monster. Megan would only say on Friday that the county has not been in contact with the family since 2019. She did say that the county worked with the family on parenting skills. She would not go into further detail about the 2017 child endangerment case against the monster. See, there is a case in 2017. Should have never been left alone with this child. I will resume reading. The charges related to July 20th, 2017. In the incident where the police found the monster and his then, at that time, one-year-old child, one-year-old son, naked near the Pleasant Lake Boulevard and York Road. The monster's mother called the police and said that her son was having a mental breakdown and was swearing and running after people who drove past him, according to the police report. You hear this? Mother had to call because he was having a mental breakdown. He was losing his mind. See, he's not normal. And he left his kid alone like that in the streets. All right, the monster left Jax, that's the little boy, in the middle of the York Road and yelled at the random people, according to the citation. He would later tell the officers he took meth, psychedelic mushrooms, and PCP, the report says. See, I'm not trying to judge people, but what I notice, people that do these kind of heavy drugs, they always going to do it for the rest of their lives. They're going to have a relapse, they're going to go back to it. Should have never been around this kid, but I will resume reading. Police arrested him and took him into undisclosed hospital for treatment. The DCFS placed Jax in custody of an undisclosed relative at the time of the incident. The monster eventually pleaded no contest to child endangerment and was found guilty. He was ordered to pay fines. So that's all he was. He was ordered to pay fines. Now you see what happened? That they let this monster out? Now this boy is dead. Because that's all they did was order him to pay fines. Okay, I'm going to play the audio of when he called. Ooh, hope nothing went wrong. I hope everybody could still hear me. It was on my end. Sorry, I did that. I'm about to say, OBS, don't be crashing on me now. This is not the time. Okay, I'm going to play the audio of when he calls 911. Like I said, it's kind of chilling. I don't know if it might be too much for people. I can completely understand if you don't want to hear this right now. Okay. Alrighty. Where do I find... I just had though. Okay. Hopefully everything I'm playing for fair use only. Now this is the audio when he calls the 911. There's going to be some moments that's going to be kind of silent. And the reason why, that's because he's breathing heavily or whatever he's going through, because he's hearing voices. No, no, no. You killed your son with a baseball bat. This man is this is the devil's helper. This was the devil's son. Mama done birthed a monster. Okay. Ready? Get set. I'm playing the audio of him calling the 911.
911, what's the address to your emergency? Oh, okay, and the phone number you're calling, somebody very close to you? And what's the problem? Tell me exactly what happened.
I just killed my son.
What do you mean you just killed your son?
I'm hearing voices.
Oh, okay. How old is your son?
6.
Where's your son now?
He's dead.
Dead where?
In the living room.
All right. Do you have any weapons?
Can you just send in cops?
Yeah, we're doing that now. What's your name?
Matt Ponomarenko.
I'm sorry, the first name?
Matt.
Matt? Spell your last name for me, Matt.
Ponomarenko.
What's your son's name?
Jax.
Jack?
Jax, Jax.
And you said you're hearing voices?
Yeah.
All right, how did you kill your son?
It's a baseball bat.
You killed him with a baseball bat?
Mm-hmm.
And why did you kill him with a baseball bat?
I don't know.
Was there anyone else there with you and him?
No.
This is a pure monster. We're listening to a monster. We're listening to the devil's son right now speaking. This is one of the devil's kids speaking.
Okay. All right, now we've got some units on the way, okay? I want you to stay on the phone with me. And when did you do that?
Love, laugh, and live. You're
Matt,
correct. It doesn't
when-
sound like it.
When did you kill your son? Matt,
Yeah.
when does this happen?
I'm shaking.
I understand. When does this happen? Matt, when did this happen? Okay, Matt, do you have any other weapons in the home?
No.
And when did this happen? Okay. And when did this happen, Matt? Matt, you still there with me? Matt?
You monster. You devil's son.
Okay, Matt.
They're here.
All right, well, hold on a moment.
Okay, that's the end of this of the audio. Yeah, it sounds like who said that? Love, laugh, and live. You said it doesn't sound like a person that's hearing voices. I agree with you on that one. And Gail, you said something like, yeah, he's trying to get his little plead of insanity. It's a bunch of crap. Killed this boy with a baseball bat. See, I'm not trying to judge the tattoos, everybody. So please don't go in on me in the comment section. People always want to go in and stuff. So I've been getting a lot of comments, people coming in on me. But it's okay. You can share your thoughts and opinion. You know, it is what it is. But look at all these tattoos. And look at the type of tattoos that he have on. They don't have no meaning. They dark and they twisted. There's something wrong with him. And you're going to leave a child alone with him when he has endangered that child in the past. There's no way he should have been around his child without supervision. How did they close the case? The child social services or whoever it was that was watching him and giving parenting skills? Because I don't understand how he passed the classes. You know what I mean? So he probably has split personality, so he's just able to be so charming and so nice and so sweet. But deep down that he's just a monster. He's totally insane. Okay? And this poor little angel, I think he has autism. This poor little angel died of the hands of this monster. This is horrific, and this could have been prevented. I'm sorry. I feel that this could have been totally prevented. He should never been left alone with this kid. Okay? Hearing voices, my tush. Okay? I'm going to read these comments, and then I'm going to get into the next audio. The next audio I'm going to play, I think I'm going to play a little bit of when he was in the courtroom, but I have a couple other audios I'm going to play. So everybody just hang in there. I won't hold y'all all night. Okay. What is the next audio I was going to play? No, was it that one? I'm sorry, y'all. I have to find it. I had it up here. Where the heck did it go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where is that audio? No, I don't think this is the one that I want to play. Just give me a second, everyone. Please bear with me. Work with me, work with me, work with me. Work with me. Looks like I can't find the audio. I think I done knocked it off. No. That's in the courts. I think I got rid of the other one. Gosh. Let me see if I can find it here.
Begin with an update on the 5-year-old boy killed in...
No, that's not the one I was trying to play. Alright, everybody, just work with me. Let me try to find it. Whoever's watching the replay, please check the timestamp so you can know when I start the audio. That's the purpose of the timestamps in the chapters. So you won't be here listening to everything. Oh, I think I found it.
Killed in Parma yesterday.
Tonight we learned...
Okay. I think I found the audio. Okay, I'm going to play this audio real quick. Everything I'm playing for fair use, educational purpose only. Alright, here's a little bit more of the audio. I hope this is the right... Yeah, I think this is the right one. Yeah, I think it's the right one. Alright, ready, get set, go.
We begin with an update on the 5-year-old boy killed in Parma yesterday.
Tonight we learned the boy was allegedly killed at the hands of his father. Police released the 911 call, which we have decided not to air.
That's the wrong picture.
It is
Don't pay
quite
attention.
disturbing. Our January Keaton is looking into what happened here and has the latest developments.
The 911 call made Thursday afternoon from the Russell Avenue home of Matthew Ponomarenko chilled me to the bone. The caller, allegedly 31-year-old Ponomarenko, admits to beating to death with a baseball bat his 5-year-old son, Jax. But he wouldn't respond when the 911 operator asked him when or why. He'd only say he was hearing voices, but he didn't elaborate.
It's just so heartbreaking. There's no words for it.
I couldn't imagine, being a parent myself, something tragic like that happening, and, kid never got to experience his first day of school.
An outpouring of sorrow flooded the Facebook page of the reported mother of Jax. People asking how could this happen, and offering prayers and emotional support.
I was sitting in my house, and just had, two emotions of, super sad and, mad all at the same time.
I got, 12 grandkids, and it's just so heartbreaking that it's, my stomach is just like flip-flopping.
It's upsetting, The father and everything that happened, it was sad.
Matthew Ponomarenko has had several brushes with the law in the past, including a 2017 conviction for misdemeanor child endangering and a series of arrests for intoxication and disorderly conduct. In 2019, Cuyahoga County conducted an investigation.
You hear this? He has several arrests. Drugs and alcohol. Why was this man left alone with his child to do something like this? I will resume.
Into, quote, parenting issues with the Ponomarenkos, but that case was subsequently closed. Tonight, Ponomarenko sits in jail charged with aggravated murder in little Jax's death. And Ponomarenko has a bond hearing Monday morning at 11 a.m. Meantime, Jobs and Family Services are now working with the family to try to figure out where they're going to safely house his other son, who's 9 years old.
So sad. Okay, I'm going to read some of these comments. I'm going to play one more audio, then I will wrap it up. I'm just going to play a little bit of audio with him in the courts. It's this is just horrific. Should have never happened. This man has a record. Alcohol, drugs, endangering his child. I don't see why was this child left alone with him. All right, you want visitations? It will be supervised. Okay, let me get into these comments here. I apologize to anybody who, if I didn't read your comments, please let me know and say scroll up or redo the comment again. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of comments. Let me see. All right, I got my purple hearts. Okay. All right, he's a psycho piece. All right, love, live, and laugh. Okay, we're talking to Joshua. Love. Okay. Don't need a man. Stop telling me I do. What's up, girl? And good evening to you. Blessings. All right, Chef Disaster says, what a loss. Exactly. Wow, man. Annette says, that voices should have told him to take his own life, not the child. Well said. Yeah, should have told him to take his own life and not the child. All right, Gail says, hey, okay, she was greeting. Dang, Chef says, I don't see how they do this to their own kids. I don't get it either. But it was something wrong with his mama know too. Mama birthed the animal. Birthed the devil's son. Y'all ever seen Rosemary's Baby? Yeah, I think that stuff is possible. If y'all know, I'm talking about the movie Rosemary's Baby. Dome, you know about Rosemary's Baby. We the hard flicks buffs over here. Okay. Gail said definitely a monster. Mom raised. Oh gosh, Chef, a hellraiser. Yep, well said. All right, Dome says I've never understood why people feel so sorry after they kill. Yeah, the poor him. Look at him. Look at him in all those ungodly looking type tattoos and stuff. Ooh, not knocking the tattoos. I'm just talking about the type that he has. It's very disturbing. All right, Nikki says creepy. Love, laugh, and live says he doesn't sound like he was hearing for it. Exactly. Chef says they sometimes do because the kids touch the drugs they have laying around the house. Oh, yeah, you have a point there, Chef. All right, Gail says he's setting up his defense. Exactly. I agree with you on that one. Dome says he's trying to get him mentally Chad Wheeler. Yeah. Dome, you see this, right? Because it just doesn't make no sense. I wish I could play it live so you could see him in the courtroom, because he doesn't look too disturbed to me. He doesn't look like he has any regrets. He's just going through the motion like, yeah, I killed him. And I probably was going to kill the other son if I just had enough time to get to the other one. All right, what a shame. Gail says, I laid, they will play the 9 when one recording. I agree with you, Gail. All right, Chef, what a loser. All right, Love says, unflammable, who does that? I know. This is so ungodly. So ungodly. You know, this is just totally horrific. Hey, Vern, and what's up, girl? And good evening to you. I don't know how much did you miss. You might have missed the beginning while I was reading the article, so you might want to catch the beginning, Vern. All right, Dome says, don't have anything to do with ink. Red Variety Network, and welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. I don't know what time it came, but you might want to catch a replay so you can catch the beginning to hear the article. And leave some feedback so I know that you listen to the replay. Alright, and that says, well, I hope he gets life, because for some reason, some people don't. Yeah, and, I'll hold that thought. Remind me next. I want to discuss something. It don't have nothing to do with this topic, but something else that happened that was in the news. I'm just going to talk about it real quick. Harold, hey, long time, and how are you? Welcome. You might want to catch a replay because you missed the beginning, so catch a replay and leave some feedback to let me know your thoughts and opinion on the commentary, Harold. All right, I'm doing fine, Harold. Thank you for asking. I hope everything is good on your end. Blessings. All right, purple hearts. I need some more purple hearts. I'm not seeing enough purple hearts. All right, Gail says, if I leave, I have to get an Uber to pick me up. My car from repair shop. Oh, the new one? Oh, the old one, Gail? Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, I understand, Gail. All right, hope everything go well and don't cost you a lot of money, Gail. Oh boy. All right, Chef says Annette. All right, you talking to Annette. All right, exactly. I think I'm about, oh my gosh, I think I got a lot of comments here. Wait, 31 years old. Yes, 31. Anybody want to know the names of the people? Read the description, because it's inside the description, their names and their ages, because I can't pronounce the guy's last name. And I'm not trying to. I'm not giving no respect. The mother needs to respond. Yeah, I'm curious, Vern, what the mom got to say. Gail says, I believe he was ashamed or tired of the child. I may be wrong. I think he was just born crazy. He was just evil. Even since he was 1 or 2 years old, Mama knew. And I don't know why these women got with somebody like this. I don't understand. We want to have a baby by this monster. But he showed the signs. And he should have never had that child. Should have never been left with that child by themselves. Someone need to answer those questions. EMS, hey girl, long time. How are you? Catch the replay so you can hear the beginning, because you missed the beginning. And leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Yes, using a bat, you can hear the story at the beginning. EMS. Alright, Dome says, I've never seen that. You never seen Rosemary's Baby, Dome? Oh, Dome. I'm gonna have to take away one of your points of being dedicated to the horror flicks. Uh-oh. You're gonna lose a point. Alright, yes, it is horrible, EMS, to be killing your children. Annette says, I hate when people commit crimes and the first thing that they do is to claim that they are mentally ill. Yep, you're right. Emma says, how about her wife? Poor kid. How's everyone? Have a good day, y'all. Thank you, and good evening. Thank you. Where am I? Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Okay, where am I at? Chef said, oh, everybody's saying hi. Purple Heart, Dome. Oh, he's talking to Dome. I think I'm catching up. Yes, the cost was ridiculous. Yes, the old car. Oh my gosh, Gil. You know what I tell you, that could always be something, boy. Oh boy, Gail. I know that's like stressful. Ugh. All right. Chef said he's a coward. Yep, coward, monster, devil's son, and all of that. Vern said, who would lay with him? That's what I'm trying to say. Who would? Once you took off that shirt and I see that, oh heck no. Look at that tattoo on his, on his left side. On his left side. Look at it. There's something ungodly about that one. What is that right there all over his arm? What is that? What's the meaning of that? There's no meaning. There's no purpose for that one. Because you're crazy. You're deranged. And you killed your son with a baseball bat. Imagine how gory that house must be with all that blood and everything around. Killed a baseball bat. And then the story I did yesterday with the guy killing that little boy with a hammer. That woman moving in some man in her house. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to be careful when you're out here dating. Can't just let any old body just come up in your house with your children. Yes, you want to date, you want to have company, you want to have somebody and stuff, but keep them away from your kids. I'm so tired of these women out here. I don't understand. These women meet a man, date him for a month or two. Next thing you know, he's moving in the house. Don't you think that's a red flag? Is something wrong? Why is he so quick to move in the house? He ain't got a place to stay? Why is he using you? Why is he coming in there? There's some predators out here that be stalking. They love these single mothers. They love a woman just coming out of a divorce. You know what I mean? Or who's a widow. So they can prey on you to use and abuse you. Or they preying on your children, your sons and your daughters. There's a lot of sick people out here. You got to be careful who you let come inside your house around your children. Are you kidding me? No, that's insane. That's insane. How you know somebody a few months and you talking about you in love? How you in love in a few months? Love takes time. You're not really know a person until you at least date them for over a year. I mean, steady dating. You got to go through holidays, ups and downs to get to know a person. About a good year and a half of dating. Then you kind of know a person. But everybody think they know somebody in the first 3 months. The first 3 months is fun. Everything's so cute. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey-dovey. You know what I'm saying? But it starts changing around that 6 months, 6 and 8 months. You start seeing what they really are. And then you'll know if you want to deal with this person or not. The signs will show. Don't be blind. Don't wear your hearts on your sleeve. Don't go in a relationship with rose-colored glasses. Not saying everybody's bad, but there's a lot of people out here with some evil intent. But if you watch out for the red flags and don't wear your hearts on your sleeve, you'll see it and you'll realize. And have your deal breakers. No, when you're in a relationship, you're dating, have your deal breakers and stick with them. Because these trifling people out here, these monsters and stuff, they don't mess with people that got deal breakers. They don't. Because that means that you have self-love. That means you know your worth. You're not going to tolerate certain things. So they know they can't pull that by you. But then you got the little slick ones on the side that will try to test you and try to push you to break your deal breakers. Those are manipulators. Those are a lot of narcissistic people, sociopaths. So they'll try to do little things to trick you, to manipulate you to go against your deal breakers. You know what I mean? When they feel that you fall in love with them. And you have to be careful. Stand up. If this is not for you, this is not what you want, don't change for nobody else. Yes, I understand when you're in relationships, you got to compromise. Nobody's perfect. There's a thing of compromising. But if it's some things that you feel strongly about, that you don't go against, there ain't no compromising that. Okay, there's no compromising. It's just not happening. All right, so know your worth. Love yourself. And expect the person to love you in the same way too. In relationships, you have to give respect to get respect, okay? So it's very important. And, ladies and gentlemen, be careful who you're dating. Men, be careful with these women that you get involved with. Yes, they doing all these little aerobic kind of sexual things in the bedroom, and it's all fun and dandy. But, everything ain't all about sex now, okay? What is that person like when the sex is over? Gentlemen, you dating these women that get loud. They always over here snapping their finger, slapping their hand. You gonna talk to me? Who you think you are? Whoa. Gentlemen, when you meet these kind of women, back off. They crazy. They toxic. She getting all loud in public. She's calling out your name, telling you what to do, how to act in public around your boys. No, I'm sorry, gentlemen. You need to cut her off. See, that chick like that is going to cause you to catch a case. She's going to be calling the cops on you. Or you're going to go somewhere with her little loud mouth, right? She's going to be all loud, and you're trying to protect your girl, but it's because of her that you got caught up in a fight. Because if she would have just shut her mouth and wasn't starting anything, you wouldn't be sitting here, got in a fight with the guy. Now you're getting arrested. Now you go to jail. You're going to miss work. You got to pay for lawyers. You got to pay fees. You got to pay the courts and all this kind of stuff for this loudmouth chick. Was it worth it? Yes, gentlemen, I know. You're supposed to protect your lady. It's important that you protect them. But you ain't got to protect no loudmouth woman who's loud out here starting trouble. You got to keep it going. Move, go. Go on to the next one. It's just a word of advice. I'm just trying to tell you. I'll get into more videos about that. About these ratchet hood rat chicks. But we're going to focus back on this monster. Now, I'm going to go into the court. I'm going to play a little bit of this court thing. And not much of it. Then I'm going to let you all go. But I will read the comments because I know I've been talking here and I missed a lot of comments. Alright. Okay, I got my purple hearts. Okay. We're talking to Chef. Alright. Oh, yeah, that was the last one he said. When Gail was talking about with her car. Yep, he's a coward. Yep. Vern was talking about that one. Okay, purple hearts. Love, laugh, and live says, absolutely. Yep, exactly. Hey, DOD, you missed the beginning. Please go back, watch the replay, catch the beginning so you can hear the article and stuff and catch the timestamps. And leave some feedback. Let me know what you think and share your thoughts and opinions. All right. Okay, I guess that was just about it. I caught up here. Okay, I caught up with the comments. All right, so I'm going to play a little bit of this other audio. We'll see how good it is. And then I will let everyone go. Okay. Okay, I went past the time. I went past the time. Where's that audio at? Okay. We're going to play a little bit of him in the court. What they said. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit of the court. Everything I'm playing is fair use, educational purpose only. Okay, I'm going to play the court when he's in this hearing. The judge telling him and this man who killed his son with a baseball bat.
You have the right to an attorney and a public defender if you can afford an attorney. At this point, you'll turn to retain Mr. McGowan. He will get your phone number and reg number separately. So obviously, Mr. McGowan will represent you, but if at any time you find that you cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to ask for a public defender. The arraignment I'm doing now is the first step in these proceedings that will not be terminated today. The next step is what is called a preliminary hearing. The purpose of a preliminary hearing is to give you an opportunity to confront the evidence against you. At that hearing, you would be here, your attorney, the city of Parma prosecutor, because that is a hearing in front of me. It is not a trial. It is not a proceeding to find you guilty or innocent. But in order for a felony to proceed to the next stage, the prosecutor must show enough evidence to establish two things of probable cause. What if I explain the two things are probably true? First, probably true that someone committed this death as to Jax. Second, probably true that you are that person. If I find those two things to be probably true, the case goes downtown to the grand jury for further action. If I do not find those two things to be probably true, you could be subject to dismissal or possible direct indictment where the police at any time can go and ask for a direct indictment. If the case goes downtown, as I said before, you would either have your choice of three-judge panel or a jury, first to determine guilt or innocence. And then if found guilty, secondly to determine the potential penalty. You have the right to waive the preliminary hearing in front of me, which means if you waive the prelim, there's no hearing in front of me. The case automatically goes downtown. It is my understanding you've already had a discussion with your attorney on that particular issue. Now, you understand what I've explained thus far, and you can pull the mask out and be able to communicate, Matthew. You understand what I've explained thus far? Yeah. You have any questions at all? No.
Listen to him. No response. Motionless.
You have spoken with your attorney, and I'm now going to show what appears to be your signature on a waiver of preliminary hearing form. So my first question to you is, did you read that form before you might have signed it?
Yeah.
Okay, you then sign the form.
Yeah.
By signing that form, sure you're not leaving any rights that you have, except that the preliminary hearing that I just explained to you now will not be held. It means that the case will be found over to the grand jury for further proceedings. The next proceeding in your case will be the first appearance, which is set for Friday at 9:45 in the morning. At that hearing, they may discuss the status of the case. If you are still in custody, they will discuss the matter of mine. Now, as it relates to matters right now this morning, having had enough time to discuss...
I'm going to fast forward some.
Oh, I think everyone is entitled to a bond that we can understand that this is a very...
You know what? This is very low. The audio on this is like too horrible. I'm not even going to stress it anymore and play it. But this person actually, his lawyer is trying to get him that he should get a bond. No. Well, he don't need to get out. Let him just stay there. What he has to get out for? Do you know that he killed his son with a baseball bat? We're not assuming. He said he did it. They came in the house, the cops. The boy was there. The blood, the bat, and him. I mean, who else could have did it? He confessed to it. Bunch of crap. Just a bunch of crap. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. Anybody has any questions? If they do, put them inside into the chat here. I'm sorry, y'all keep y'all past the time, but I just want to play those different audios. And and mods, tomorrow it's gonna be canceled. I'm gonna have to do it next week, or something happened, and I won't be able to do my Moderation Appreciation Day. So don't be mad at me, but please, next Thursday, we're definitely gonna do it next Thursday. But I will contact y'all to let you know. But something happened. Yeah, a bond for what? For what? So you can go out there and kill the other son? That was the bond for? So you can go finish off the job? Or kill his mother? Kill his child's mother? Kill somebody? He gonna go out there with a bat? He's just gonna start killing. I don't care if you get at home what's it called, house arrest or whatever. No, we don't do that. People like that, we don't get that. You don't get no sympathy. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick prayer, and then we're gonna lead out with silence for this little angel. It's just so sad. He lost his life. He didn't ask to be born. And if he could have chose parents, God dog it wouldn't have been you. It wouldn't have been you, Matthew. Is his name Matthew? It wouldn't have been you. Nobody would want you as a piece of crap. What lady laid down with you? And somebody need to be sued. Whoever these social service people or child protective service, I don't know, whatever they called and stuff. But somebody need to check them, because I don't understand how the case was closed. It doesn't make sense. Okay, everyone, we're gonna have a silent prayer for this angel right here. All right, this little angel. His name is Jax. Our Father in heaven, God bless everybody in the live stream, bless everyone that's watching the replay. And God, this is so horrible what happened to this little angel and stuff. And prayers to his sibling, that he be placed in a safe place and he be okay. And this hopefully won't affect him so bad that he'll be able to, enjoy life as he grows up and become an adult. And may this monster be locked up and never come out. Never. We love you, we adore you, and we need you. Amen. Okay, anybody has any questions, any comments, concerns, anything, put inside the chat, because I'm about to wrap it up. And I have to contact you, Donna. So, anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, put it inside the chat. If not, I'm going to wrap it up. This is just so horrible. And if anybody missed my other live stream when the man that killed his son with a hammer wasn't it wasn't his son, his girlfriend's son. Just horrific. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to close out. Nobody else has any more questions. So I'm going to close out. Everybody have themselves a blessed night and a great night. And mods are going to reschedule to next Thursday because something happened. I'll explain to you. We have the Moderators Appreciation Day. I must have, because I love y'all mods. You've been rocking me for years. But let me not get into detail. I'll explain to you on that day. And you'll know. You'll feel the love. Okay. So night, everybody. Everybody have themselves a blessed night. Be safe. And date smart. Don't date foolishly. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Be careful who you lay down with. Be careful who you date. Be careful who you bring around your children. Be careful who you make a baby with. It is what it is. Bye.